Welcome to the Grumpy Hustle Podcast with your host, Nick and Mr. RayRayScoony.
Let's go!
Gaming Edition.
What up? What's going on, guys? What's up, buddy? I'm feeling refreshed. You know, I had my little weekend vacay, which is I apologize, which is why we weren't on yesterday. Eventually we're gonna get better at this. We're gonna learn how to like pre-record that shit, so we can still drop it. But we're rookies and we don't know what we're doing mostly, so it's okay. It's forgiven, right? Keep it as simple as like, man. This is gonna be. Can't hear Ray. Why can't you hear Ray? No, that's easily fixed. I know what's wrong. No. Now you should be able to hear Ray. Praz, please confirm, sir.
So am I from the podcast?
All right.
Oh.
So there. Now you shall hear. Now you shall hear. No problem.
Yeah, should be good now from here on out.
We good?
Raz, what it do, Bo? How we doing, man? Welcome to the podcast, baby. Yeah, we're going pretty simple this week.
You're good to go. All right, so this week, gaming edition, right? So we thought about it as like something super relatable right now is that, you know, as most of you guys know, Ray and I, we play Fortnite. Well, he plays Fortnite and carries me. I just kind of like decide to be the anchor, but it's all cool. But we
talked about it today. Right? You were doing good.
Yeah, it's actually I was doing good today.
You got to win today.
But you know, the new Fortnite season dropped, right? So, and also recently the new Call of Duty season dropped with the new map, with the nuke went off and all this shit, right? And so we were kind of just talking about like how a lot of these changes have happened, and maybe it might be kind of good just to kind of a relaxing episode talking about what we love, which is gaming, you know? So I know that there's a lot of new stuff in this season 7. Is it season 7?
Season 7.
Yeah.
Good old season 7, baby.
In Fortnite, that's kind of controversial right now. But I think we don't want to waste any time. Let's just get into it.
Let's do it, man. Season 7. I'm excited for season 7. You know, at first I don't know, bro. I liked it at first, and then I realized the UFOs and how fucking crazy those things are. They just don't stop. And then the rail guns, those things are nasty, bro.
Yeah, it's so this is the thing. It's like I'm kind of like torn, right? Because there's part of me that's like I'm so excited that season 6, the primal season, is over with, because I just wasn't down for a lot of the crap. The only thing good that came out of that for me was the bows. I loved the bows, you know. Yeah. I was good at them. I loved them, but the collecting and the crafting and just all the crap, and then all those guns with the terrible bloom issues, I was just like, I was done with it, right? So I was ready to have some of our old guns back, right? And then they did. Season 7 came and they brought back, you know, like the suppressed machine gun. They brought back the
sniper rifle, baby.
Sniper rifle's back, yeah, exactly.
Holy shit, that was about time.
Hand cannons back. You know, so a few of the other SMGs, heavy assault rifles back, like the list goes on, right? Like there's so many guns that are back. It's like combat shotguns there, and it's like, yeah, this is like good old Fortnite. But then shit gets weird with all the new additions. So now there's what's it called, the recon scanner, which actually I fucking love that thing.
I fuck with the recon scanner.
So if
That
anybody
thing's tight.
hasn't played with that yet, the recon scanner, you can shoot that thing at a focused area. You get 2 shots and it recharges, I think, over like 10 seconds. It'll just
12 seconds.
12 seconds. It'll just continuously recharge, right? And it will just light
tight.
up. It'll show your enemies. It will show chests. It will show ammo boxes. It will just light them up like their fucking Christmas tree, bro.
And the cool thing is that they're fucking everywhere, right? They're not like it's a mythic weapon or some shit where it's like only one of them.
Right.
They're fucking everywhere, which is tight. So especially if like it gets a tight close end battle, you can see where everybody's at, which I think is fucking tight. So
right,
I like it.
And because they're so prevalent, right? Because there's so many of them out there. If you don't have one in your final inventory, that's your fucking problem. Because there was plenty of them out there to be had, right? Like like how many times have we like, oh, we want to scan it? Like, oh no, I've already got one. Like, oh no, I've got one too. We're in a squad, like all of us fucking have one. Like, well, shit, I don't need one. Let's drop one. Let me grab this rocket launcher instead because there are just so fucking many of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think that makes it nice for everybody. So it's even across the board, just like you said. So if it's towards the end and you don't got one, like that's poor inventory management right there. You know what I mean?
Agreed. So and then there's one of your favorites with the new edition, the railgun.
Railgun. That thing is it makes building insane. Because I guess, and that's a good thing for people who stopped playing this game, bro, because building was such a fucking nightmare for people because they just couldn't get it down. And that railgun shreds every fucking type of build.
It goes through 2 or 3 layers at a time.
Yeah, fucking I don't know, bro. It's probably 3. It metal, wood, it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, I know for a fact insane. It will go through 2 metal. It'll go through 2 metal.
Yeah, bro. And so like when people are trying to build and you got a duo or a trio or a squad team, all with those fucking railguns, like fucking forget building, bro. It's not gonna happen. You might as well figure out a different way, a different strategy, because buildings ain't gonna work.
Yeah, you better hope you get a jump pad in your inventory. Which, by the way, jump pads back. Like you better have a jump pad in your inventory and get the fuck out of there because unless you're in a final circle, then you might just be fucked. But yeah, those things are ridiculous. Or like, hey, we ran into it earlier where somebody was like doubling up on those things, and he was just boom, switched them back and forth. It's like, fuck, bro. How do you compete with that unless you have one back, right? And I mean, I honestly, I don't typically like to carry them in my inventory, but I think we're gonna have to start just to at least hold people back from rushing and shredding our builds. You know what I mean? Right. Like I've been holding like an AR and then a shotgun and then like an SMG of some sorts. I'm like, shit, I think that SMG might be taken up by the railgun because I already like keeping the recon scanner there. So like I'm running out of slots. And then if I'm going to keep a health pack or a shield on me, like I'm out of slots.
Right.
So
what if Fortnite what if they created more slots? Would that be too much, bro? More slots. What do you think?
If they added one more slot?
Sure, one more, yeah. Well, what do we do? One more, bro.
I mean, one more would solve my problem, which is that I always don't have heals because of the way that I like to hold my weapons. Like,
right.
like I always have to sacrifice something, you know. I always try to keep like fireflies or grenades on me. So because of that, I have to choose: do I keep my grenades to help me get out of a pinch, or do I keep heals?
Right.
Because grenades I can use real fast. Where heals, I have to be protected in a spot. But if I need them, I need them. If I don't have them, I'm effed. So, I think it could be done, but I think it would probably cause more fallout than we know.
Think so? I think it'd be interesting for sure because I think having that extra spot for heals would be good. But I don't even think you end up using so my loadout is shotgun first, submachine gun, AR, and then it's like a mix. If there's a sniper on the ground, I'm picking it up and dropping med packs, or I'm having minis. Typically that's the loadout. But if you had one more slot, what would you put in that?
Yeah, so let's see. On my loadout, I'm usually shotgun, AR, SMG, and And then it used to be I would throw my bow there, but now that I don't have a bow, I would throw a sniper rifle there.
Right.
And then at that point in time, I'm either grenades or heals.
Grenades or heals? Still grenades after all the. So I guess they do help kind of deter players from rushing so much, right?
Yeah. That's why I keep them.
But I think because you can only carry 6 of them, I think it would be dope if you could carry 9.
I agree.
9 or 12. 12 might be a little much, but 9. I think 9 would be good because 6 runs out pretty quick.
Well, here's what I don't understand. Like, how many fucking rocket launcher rockets can you carry?
I think it's 13. Someone in the chat correct me if they're playing Fortnite.
So
I think it's 13.
So why can you carry so many freaking rockets? Granted, I know rockets can be a little harder to find, although they're not in this season. They're freaking everywhere like freaking candy. Like,
they are, yeah, which is crazy. Wes, Dip, welcome to the podcast, man. Thanks for coming in. You finally didn't miss it, Wes. I appreciate it. It was supposed to be yesterday, but we did it today. So I'm glad you were able to come through. What up, Praz?
And you made it to the
13
Gaming Edition.
Nice. Gaming Edition Fortnite Season 7. I like it. Wes, welcome to the podcast, man. I appreciate you stopping by.
So I think we got off track there a little bit. So we were talking about the new guns, right? Like,
yeah.
So we got through the new recon scanner. We got through the railgun, and then there is what's the one where there's just, if you haven't already played yet, like, spoiler alert. Okay, is that long enough?
Yeah,
okay.
you have the pulse rifle.
Yeah, I was just giving them a spoiler, so if they wanted to stop listening, they had an opportunity to stop listening. So yeah, so there's this alien.
Pulse rifle.
Yeah, well, there's aliens now, right? Like, which is why like there's all these futuristic weapons, right? So there's the pulse rifle, and then what's the one that the what do they call them? Like unwelcome neighbors or something like that? The aliens that drop out of the UFOs. Like, what are those guys called?
Isn't that the railgun?
No, they drop like this little like handheld ray gun.
Oh, that's the Chimera ray gun.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, so that thing is crazy too. If you know how to use that thing, can do some serious damage. And then, like I just said, there's freaking UFOs. You can fly the UFOs. You can pick things up with the UFOs. You can shoot beams of like rays at things with the UFOs. So it's like.
Wait, now Wes said recon scanner. You can shoot the things that spit out and they stop tracking you. Oh. That's cool. I didn't know that. Right? That's new? That's different from the thing that it just does, right? It shoots out and you can scan things.
That actually makes sense because those little balls sit on the ground for a while there, and I never really thought anything of it, but I guess that does make sense. If there's one just chilling there, if you pop that thing, it's going to go away.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. That's tight. I didn't know that. Okay.
Although we've been doing pretty good so far. Not too many people have used it on us that often. But we use the shit out of that thing.
Right. That's kind of cool. I didn't think they did that, but that's pretty sweet.
So then, like, I don't know. I guess my overall opinion right now is that things are really imbalanced. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And remember we were talking about earlier when we were playing is that the UFOs I think are overpowered.
They are, like, they need like a cooldown on that laser, and like.
Well, and I think we were talking is like when we were on top of the UFO, like if you jump off, you're dead. But yet if you get abducted by one, you don't die.
Right. It's weird. Like you actually would think it would be the exact opposite, right?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Like, right. You think that if you're on a friendly UFO that your teammate is piloting, and just like jumping off of one of the wires, right? Like, if you jump off a high wire, a zip line, you don't die. No matter how high it is, you don't die. And you'd think the same effect would be there as if you jumped off a friendly, that you would live. But if you were on an enemy one and you fell off or jumped off, or if they picked you up with their tractor beam and let go of you, that's a kill. Like if they should die. Yeah, if they had enough. Because here's the thing: if you shoot at those UFOs, right, and it doesn't take too long. Maybe 2 clips that you empty like an AR into one of those things, it'll go down. Yeah. It will go down.
True. So I think it's accurately. it's got accurate like the damage, right? It's like 600 damage or something like that. It's not a lot, and it does. And like you said, it takes about a clip or so to take it down. I just think, like you said, is that if you're on top of a UFO and it's your UFO, right? If you've taken possession of it and you're flying it, if you jump off, you shouldn't die.
Oh, yep. So like,
But if we pick someone up, right, and we throw them, they should die. But it doesn't, which is super confusing to me.
so you say, Press, what? Dropping people with the UFO and doing damage is very, I think you meant unfair. I don't know. So here's the thing though, is that
you don't get hurt though.
If you got the skill though, this is what we're saying. Currently, if you do that, nobody gets hurt. We're saying you should get hurt. If an enemy player has enough skill to get in there, because that tractor beam, it takes a couple of seconds to lock onto you before you can even pick them up. And at that point in time, the player, as long as they've got the skill, they can shoot at that thing, empty like one clip into it, and it will drop them. So at that point in time, if they suck so bad they couldn't have figured it out by then, they deserve to die, as far as I'm concerned.
Wes, I didn't know that you could pick up a shark. I guess you could pick up a shark. Oh. That's pretty fucking hilarious.
Okay, we're running lady then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to try that shit.
Yeah, maybe right after this podcast, we'll see, bro. But yeah, I think the UFOs are confusing. I think they're fun to drive. They're fun to, or I guess, fly. And it's dope. We did that one where we when it was you, Wes, and Mike, not Wes, but you're Wes. We flew up on. We just like hovered over the whole map the whole time, and like funny. you go out of range. Like people can't see you.
Yeah, because it goes to like 400 yards or something, or meters, however it measures it, right? And I think view distance is like 300, right? So it puts you out of range to where you can still see the map, but you won't see players draw in. You won't see vehicles. Nothing will show. It only shows basic map contents.
Right.
So
you can't render it. You can't be in render distance, which is crazy. So you can realistically, we could go through the whole game and just be above. I mean, you got to drop down because the battery only lasts. What do you think the battery lasts? Like 5 minutes or so?
I'd say 5 minutes is fairly accurate. I also want to just touch on what Wes said here. Maybe just too many UFOs. Yeah, I think I agree. There's too many of them on the map for sure.
So if we took away fucking UFOs, would you then increase their damage intake or whatever?
What do you mean? Like how much damage
they can take? Yeah, how much damage they can? No, how much damage would it? Instead of 600, say it's 2,000. If you took away, say you only put 3 in the game.
I say 1,200 is pretty fair. If you got somebody managing their boosts and they're paying attention to where players are on the ground, I say 1,200 is reasonable to where that should be plenty of life for them to use that thing effectively. I will say that if you can direct hit with that laser, no, unless they've changed it, because I don't think I actually flew one and killed anybody today. I can't remember, but that laser didn't do that much damage. It mostly just kind of sent you flying, and it did 60 damage or some shit like that. Is that right?
I don't know. When I got shot, it did 30 plus it did like 105. But I did fly. He hit me off the hill, and so when he hit me off the hill, I tried to build, and I couldn't build, so I hit the ground from pretty high up, so it almost killed me. But
do you guys know how much if you direct shot on that thing? Do you know what kind of damage it does?
You can hold an enemy teammate, and they can shot them. But yeah, dropping them to. I think Wes. I agree. You should be able to drop that, and maybe it doesn't do a standard drop damage. Fall damage, you know what I mean? Let's say it does, at the maximum it does 50 or 75 damage, right?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
But not all your damage, because I do think it's pretty easy to pick people up. So let's say it only does 50 to 75 damage. And say it does shield damage too, not just you know what I mean? Not just normal damage.
So then wouldn't this be fair then? It'll do 50% damage to shield and health. So if you got no shield, it won't take away shield. but if you've got shield and health, it will take away 50 in a full drop, in a full distance.
Yeah, and
drop.
I mean, something like that, right? Not, and obviously Epic can figure that out, but something I think that needs to be done, especially if you're putting the effort in to pick somebody up.
Said Mystique can shapeshift into the llama now. What?
Mystique, that's the one skin. That one skin, the Mystique skin.
She's the X-Wing character. So you're saying, Wes? Are you saying? I mean, we know about how the llamas run around the map now, and you actually have to like track it down and chase it and shit.
They got ridiculous fucking health, and I don't know if I like that at all, bro.
But so, are you saying that the actual Mystique skin, the playable skin, that actual can transform into a llama now? Because if so, that's sneaky as fuck.
Yeah, it is. I'd just be the llama in the middle of the game, bro.
No
just
shit,
fucking sitting there all day, bro. Or like Final Circle, just put a llama, just like set yourself on an edge and just let you fucking just sit there.
Oh, that's funny.
Walk around with something. But let's not. Also, I want to talk about there's a couple of new. Isn't there a couple new spots in the map?
There are. I mean, some of the spots are just renamed, right?
Right. You got Believer Beach, which used to be Sweaty Sands.
Yeah.
Right. You have Colossal Crops. That's now Corny Complex.
Right.
And then it's kind of got a bigger area, kind of like Frenzy Farm used to have.
Wes confirmed. Yes, Mystique can shapeshift into the llama now. Fuck. I wish I had that. I wish I had that skin.
I do have that skin, so we may have to try that out.
I don't have it.
Then there's then you have Dinky Dish southeast of Craggy Cliffs, Discovery Dish west of Believer Beach,
Yep.
the Dampy Dish southwest of Sorbet Swamp, and then Destined Dish southeast of Misty Meadows, and then Dockside Dish west of Dirty Docks. That's a little. I don't know why the dish. What's the specifics of the dish? Area.
And I don't know the backstory behind that, but like you and I talked about earlier, how things are probably going to start changing to the map because all these alien artifacts and like plants and shit are going all over the map. And that's obviously going to be something, but it's also something else, which honestly they're really underpowered. Honestly, the IO guards they're back, but they're super weak. They are. I think they're a lot weaker, but I think they're fucking. I think they're. You sent me the vid. All right, bet. I think they're a lot more aggressive though. I think they're less power. I think they're less. They have less heal or health, but they're more. I think they're more aggressive, and they tend to come after you faster. I disagree because think about the old IO guards, bro. Like those things, like you could be half a map away, and those fuckers are still shooting at you.
That's true. They do get a little fucking.
Like they're freaking auto aim, fucking.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wes sent me this video. It's hard to see, but
no, it's just
you can see it. It's fucking Mystique out here acting like the llama.
That's dirty.
Let's see if it'll play it again. Hold on, let me see.
Wow.
Just so you can see the first part. Because that thing is it's legit. So you can after you kill the llama, then you can snap into the skin, right? And now you're the llama.
Wow.
And then watch him kill somebody.
Oh,
What a
dirty AF.
What a dick. That's funny. I think that's hilarious.
Can shapeshift into the NPC and trick players.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Well, the value of that skin just went up.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Which I mean, we can talk about that later, but
the whole crazy.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what do you think is going to happen in the slight updates they're going to have throughout the season? In chat, same question. What do you think is going to happen? What do you want? I guess what are your expectations? What do you want to happen this season? Because I'll tell you first thing. I want the 50 cal sniper back. I miss that thing. That thing needs to come back. I want traps to come back. Traps need to come back. They've been gone I don't chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. When did traps go away? But traps has been gone for a minute. Family Guy crossover. That would Family Guy. That would be your little Stewie running around. That'd be the funniest shit, bro.
Well, so
Brian the dog.
You missed the heavy sniper, but I missed the Storm Scout.
The one where you can zoom in and see where the ending circle is.
Yeah, you can do that, but also it carries like 6 in the clip before you have to reload.
Yeah, yeah.
And it does a fair amount of damage too, which is nice.
Yeah, I don't know if I liked like the infrared look. I don't.
No, it's not infrared.
That was not infrared. That's not the one.
No.
That just has the map finder on it.
Yeah, remember it's like got the little purple map thing in the bottom left.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The 50 cal was. I mean, you hit them in the body, they're dead. I mean, they're damn near close to dead. You hit them square in the head. That's 250 plus damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it. I don't know. I thought it was dope. Can we talk about the fucking cosmic chess?
Okay, what the hell, bro? Like those things.
That's probably the fucking worst thing I've ever seen in this game.
The amount of work that goes into opening that damn thing, that thing better be like all legendary shit. Like, especially if you're playing it on a squad, like all 4 of them motherfuckers have to be there. And like when we play, like I'm usually off freaking playing with myself. Freaking fucking Mike is off skipping the fucking flowers. Get everybody getting together to do that? I don't think so.
It's hard. It's hard to get everybody together for sure. Like everyone has as much as we obviously don't play competitively, but if we did, it would be a fucking nightmare to do because like you said, Nick, you're over there playing in the fucking storm. You know what I mean? Like fucking Mike is over there fucking getting confused. And then we have other people just fucking trying to rush teams. Like it just fucking is. We're just so all over the place. So going back and forth. I don't know. The cosmic chest to me, and even bro, the fucking loot that's there is garbage. It's like standard fucking loot that you can find on the ground. Like I don't get it.
It's basic shit, right? Like we're finding like purple weapons and basic chests all over the freaking place, and yet you're giving me a chest full of green SMGs out of this thing. Like, are you kidding me? And bandages and minis. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, and like you said, look how long it takes to get fucking these chests opened. You know what I mean?
You guys surprised? Yeah, you can for sure.
Can you run it with you? Yeah, you can. But yeah, like you go in there, bro, and like it takes a good amount of time to open this fucking chest, and there's nothing in there that's really valuable.
And you're like what? That thing takes like good 20, 30 seconds to open, right?
It takes a fucking minute, bro.
So your entire team is utterly vulnerable when you're just standing, wherever the hell this thing spawns. It's almost always out in the open.
Yeah,
almost always out in the open, and it's in oftentimes, frankly, it's either in a flat area or an area where you're like up higher, so you're super exposed.
Yeah,
like and it would be worth it. Like, if we're getting rocket launchers or gold snipers out of this thing, fuck, hey, let's do it. But we see those things now, we fucking walk right by them now. We don't even touch them fuckers anymore. Yeah,
well, and and you think of it, not only does it not give you good loot, but it's also located on the map. You can see it on the map.
Yeah.
So like, let's say someone, you're trying to open the chest, and you got another team that's also trying to run at it. Like now you got a whole squad coming at you while you guys are completely exposed. Like it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like you said, we just run past it. It's fucking.
Yeah,
I think that's poor. I think they need to upgrade the weapons. I think there needs to be some sort of change or take it out of the game. I just don't understand that part of the game as far as getting like the team together to open. I like the idea. Of having to have your teammates all together to open a chest, but I just think that the weapons that are in the chest are garbage.
Actually, no, now that I think about it, those chests are a perfect opportunity to gift mythic weapons. Like that's what should be in that fucking thing. Yeah. It should be mythic weapons because that's how hard it is to open up.
Yeah. Yeah. There definitely needs to be some more promising
It-
weapons. Well, and I guess they do give alien artifacts, right, guys? They give some alien artifacts, which I guess you can use on Chimera. You can like change the eye color, and it does like some other shit, right? It gives them different. You give them like different faces and shit like that. You can't do that, right?
Yeah. Wes, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, Wes, I'm down to run some. Absolutely, always invited. Now, also
free to
talk
carry
about
us whenever you want, sir.
Yeah, that's true, Wes. You are free to carry it. What about the gold bars? I don't think there's. Yes, they're everywhere. I just don't think they put enough out. So the standard ones, when you knock out knock out like the materials that are in the house, and you get like 8 or something. I think that needs to be up to at least 20, maybe 16. Double it, do something. But there's not enough, or lower the amount of gold it takes to upgrade weapons.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm constantly out of gold at this point in time because, and I'm not here. Let me be clear. I'm not going through every match and like say upgrading my entire loadout, or I'm not picking up a green weapon and making it legendary. I will typically not upgrade a weapon unless it's like a blue, and I will only upgrade like 1 or 2 of them. And like I'm always breaking down couches, and I'm to the point now where I'm starting to get a decent amount of kills. Like everything that I could be doing, I feel like I'm doing. I'm becoming like. I'm not a terrible player anymore. I would say I'm like kind of a mediocre player at this point in time, right? So I feel like I shouldn't be always out of gold.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And that's how I'm feeling too. Is that like I remember I had like 5,000 gold at one point, and now like I upgraded a couple times and I'm out, and now it's like fucking impossible to get gold again.
So Wes is saying the vending machine's the only way to get good weapons right now. I mean, I'll try them again.
Yeah.
I've tried vending machines a few times, but I really haven't gotten anything good out of them.
I haven't
half
either.
the time I walk past those things, they've got pistols in them. So
yeah, it's crazy. I've gotten shit weapons. Hopefully they make changes. You know what I mean? Like I guess that's really kind of the only issue. I do love the customization too on these. I think they're great. I think having the ability to customize as much as they have is pretty cool. I thought they were going to go into like the Call of Duty-esque of like, you can add a scope on your gun, or you can add, you can add shit. I think that would be fucking sick if they did that.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what our understanding was with the limited amount of knowledge we had, was that it was going to be more of like an attachment-based system, right? But I'm not seeing that. I'd also heard that upgrades were going to change to like vehicle modifications, to where there was going to be a lot more customization options to customize vehicles in the map, but that didn't change either. Right. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a future enhancement or if people were just misinformed and spreading that misinformation. Like, I don't know, but I'm a little
confused on that too.
And it didn't happen.
I can buy a blue pump for 100 gold and take 300 to upgrade from green to blue. Yeah, it just like that's. There's so many. I don't understand sometimes Epic's math when it goes to upgrading, and it doesn't make sense. And if you're not going to put it out there, I get gold is everywhere. Like you can go into a fucking a house and empty it out, and you can come out with 60 plus gold. But like you should be able to go into a house and get like 150, 200 gold.
Well, here's what I'll say for Epic. Okay, I will say this is in favor of them. Over the guys over at, was it Raven and the guys who run Call of Duty. Like Fortnite is the furthest away from pay to play as you can get. It's all cosmetic, and except for this, now we're finding about the Mystique skin. If you want to buy the Mystique skin, if it was for sale,
I don't think you can. Yeah,
like which you can't right now. It may have been earned for that matter. I don't know, but. Essentially, it's a level playing field. It is not a pay to play game, and you have to respect that from them, right? Yeah. Because that's one of my big gripes about Call of Duty right now, is that if you can have somebody who has not put in the time, who's not grinded, go buy a blueprint, and they can unlock all the different mods and extensions and add-ons for that weapon, make them dual wielding, whatever they want to do, and boom. All of a sudden they've got a gun that shreds, and they put it in no time to get there. So I do love Epic for doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that it's all cosmetic. They also brought back, I think they brought this back, but it was the Pass Award stars with each year. So can be saved for items, right? So I think that's an old thing that they finally brought back.
From what I as you know, I was newer to Fortnite, but when I read the intro to that, I do recall saying that the system was back.
Right.
So
Okay. And that's what I thought too. So that was, I love that idea. I'm glad they brought that back. So that was kind of a cool thing that I saw that I enjoyed. You can buy one battle pass in Fortnite, don't get enough V-Bucks to buy the next
yeah, absolutely.
seasons.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you're strict with your money, which spoiler alert, I'm not, and you don't buy shit through this shop, like yeah, absolutely. So kids, for instance, if they're not buying skins, absolutely they can save their parents a few bucks and just get the battle pass. Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, and a quick side note, Wes. You know how we were, you and I were the only probably OGs that were rocking a regular controller, and Nick knows where this is gonna go. So I had to Nick was generous enough to gift me his scuff controller, and I've yet to like fully understand it all. But Wes, I'm no longer on the OG controller, so I'm sorry. I got suckered into it. My other controller was messing up, and Wes just had or Nick just had one just happen to lay around, and is like, let me give you this one. So shout out to Nikki Two Steps there for gifting me that. So
Not a
I
problem.
appreciate that.
Yeah, well, you lucked out on that one. Like, so I got it for PlayStation, right? Because I thought that's the way things are going. But then I ended up buying an Xbox, right? So I have a Series X. I mean, I main PC, right? But every once in a while, I just want to chill in my living room and play on the Xbox. But
Yeah.
damn, leave me alone like this.
I know, man. I'm sorry, bro.
So
I'm
I
sorry.
ordered this badass
This one feels
scuff.
good.
Like it's fully customized. It's a one-off. It's got digital triggers, everything. Like the thing is sick. But I couldn't.
Great too, by the way.
I couldn't fuck with the layout, honestly. And I'm like, I got to go back to my Xbox controller. So I'm rocking the Elite controller at this point in time. So
Yeah.
And because their return policy is like super strict, so I'm like, well, shit, Ray could use this thing. So I said, hey, you want this thing? And about 2 months later, I think I finally remembered to send it to him.
He should have just fucking walked it over here. He would have been here faster.
Yeah, probably.
But nonetheless, it got here, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I still have not figured it out. It's fucking the sticks are really high on it, but these little scuff things right here are so interesting to use. Like they don't like when you're holding it like this, I immediately want to like push these back buttons, which I think is really great. But then I almost forget like these buttons right here, you guys, you see, they don't go down very far. Not like the old PS4 one, right? That one that,
Well, that's
if you have this right here, this goes all the way down, which I'm so used to pressing, right?
Well, that's because they're digital. Those are digital
Yeah.
triggers. They're just a little clicky button. That's all they are. It's like a micro switch in there.
Yeah, and so it's like I'm like I get so focused on like trying to push it down that I forget that it's only goes down a certain amount. But Pete's got some wheels.
Nice.
Wes? What'd she end up getting?
Everybody's getting wheels, huh?
I know. It's kind of nice. I love it. That's cool. Good for her. I'm glad she was able to get something.
Nice.
But again, Fortnite season 7. All in all, though, I mean, I think it's great. I honestly think there's the railgun. I think needs to relax a little bit. All right, there's too many fucking railguns out there, and when a whole squad has them, like, good fucking luck trying to do anything.
Yeah, so like so sometimes the IO guards will spawn with a couple different guns, right? And mostly what I've seen is the pulse rifle or it's the railgun, right?
Yeah, right.
So if you roll into a complex and your squad takes out all the IO guards, well, boom, all of you guys now instantly have railguns.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that should be. I'm not saying that it should be treated like a mythic level, but it definitely should be a lot more rare than it is.
Yeah, it's like a standard gun that just comes out of a box.
Like there's something wrong when I have a harder time finding a decent shotgun than I do finding a railgun. So.
Yeah, perhaps yeah, absolutely you can. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I love the skins. There's a handful of skins. There's a couple new dances that are out. I'm all about that. I like. I haven't had time to go into the challenges. I don't know, Nick, if you've seen any of the stuff that's been out there.
Honestly, bro, like, here's what's funny about me is like our other West that we play with, he's like neurotic about his challenges and getting all those things done. Like he will just like nail that list down. Me, I just play and they're like, oh, I got a challenge done. Awesome.
I got a challenge done,
like,
right? That's
cool.
Yeah.
Don't care. It's like I leveled up. Oh, what did I do? Some random thing. I don't fucking care. But what's funny is that our levels stay about the same, even though he's purposely going after him. But granted, I think I might play a little more than he does because he has got a wacky work schedule. But the point is, I'm just casual about it, so I don't really even pay attention to them. So
yeah, the challenges. I don't, like you said, I just go through the motion and just, if I get a challenge done, I get a challenge done. I think we should do more challenges because I think there's obviously more gold involved in doing the challenges. But
did you see that Wes is level 67? That's disgusting.
12 dubs this season. I will say, I don't know. I think we probably get close to 10.
We've been doing pretty good. Actually, we have been doing good this season.
I think we're up there. Now, I don't know if Wes, you'd be doing solo dubs. I know we're duos, trios, and squad dubs, but I do have a solo win this season. I will say that I do have a solo win.
I'm gonna check and see.
No life. Wes has got a busy life.
I'm gonna check
Wes
real
is
quick here.
Wes is straight busy, but hey, Wes is on another level of Fortnite. I still remember the day I saw Wes play Fortnite, and he just chilled, and all of a sudden he had to throw on that. He activated sweat mode, and then just lit people up. It was wild. It was wild. Remember that, Nick? Were you there for that?
I don't think so.
I think that was for. I think it was that like a I'm gonna look y'all up on Fortnite Tracker. Call us out. Keep us honest.
I've already got it pulled up right here, but it only shows.
Let me see. Let me look this up too, bro. I'm interested now.
Well, here's the thing. It shows like your win percentage, right? Like lifetime stats. I don't think it shows just the season, right? Because it shows your win percentage is 1.9%.
Oh shit! There I am, right there. No, you can click on Chapter 2. It says it says what, 3 wins, 7.3 win percentage, 92 kills.
Oh, hold on. I'm in the wrong area.
Win.
I'm in the wrong area. I'm in the overlay version.
Okay, see. Look me up, Wes. All right, Wes. I'm gonna check you out. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see this right here. Here we go. What is it? Is it your name? Right? Is it just dip? What is it? Dip. One is not found. What is it? DIP dip 30 pumps. Yeah. Let's check this out. No, it doesn't work. Dip. Let me. Let's check this out. Let's see. 30. There he is. But let's see. 12 wins with an 8.8% win percentage, 409 kills, a 3.3 KD. He's got, let me see, kills. He's 27 kills in 10 matches. Okay, bro. Let's see. Life. Wow, that's funny. Your lifetime and your season 7 win percentage is the exact same.
So how many wins do you have this season?
Great. Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I saw 3 on there. Oh, was it 3?
That's what I'm showing right now too. I'm showing 3.
Okay. So maybe I lied. Maybe I don't have that many. I'm out there. Well, how many kills do I have in my lifetime?
I don't. I'm looking at mine right now.
Let's see. Oof. 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 My win percentage is doo-doo, but I don't even want to tell you guys. Ain't gonna happen.
What's your win percentage?
A 1.9.
Oh, for lifetime, yeah. What's it for the season though?
Oh, the season? 7.3.
Okay, yours higher than mine. Mine's 5.9.
Hey, we winning. We winning. I'm gonna take that win, bro.
What's your KD? Like 5?
My KD?
Yeah.
It's 2.42.
Damn. I'm 1.06.
Yeah, it's definitely been a lot better this season. I want to say my best season. Let me see my best. See if I can see my best season. That might be, honestly, that's holy cow. That's all I can see right now, but that's my best season so far is a 2.42. That's not bad. I mean, I don't know. I mean, for me, that's not bad, bro. I don't play as much as I should.
So last season, I only had a 0.87 KD.
Okay.
And before the season before that was 0.91. So I'm definitely doing better.
Okay. What's your how many total wins do you have? Actually, how many total wins you got?
This season 3.
No, total for the lifetime.
44.
Okay. That's right. You haven't played nearly as long as I have.
Nope. Remember I started season before last.
That's right. Okay. That's right. Gotcha. And then how many kills do you have?
I don't want to say.
How many kills do you have, bro?
955.
Oh, I got 11,992.
How many you have this season?
This season, I have 92.
All right, I got 51. I feel better about that number.
It's all good. I'm only a chapter 2 player. Didn't play chapter 1. Really? All right, Wes. Now you're just rubbing the shit in, Wes. All right. You got 5 more wins. Actually, you got 6 more wins than I do.
Dude, we weren't lying. We said you're gonna carry us, and we know it. It's cool.
But I do got you beat by about 8,000 kills.
51. Let's go. Hey,
my KD is better than yours, Wes. I'm gonna take my wins where I can get them. Yeah.
It was fun. I gave Mike shit last season, or season before last, actually, because my KD was actually better than his.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That's funny. He probably got mad at that, huh?
Yeah. Well, what's funny though is because he's typically a better player than I was. Like, I don't know how my KD's higher than yours, but it is.
Take it, bro. I will say, fucking season 6 was tough for me, bro. Ray still won a game with fish only. That's true. I did. I only had fish, and I ended up winning that game. That was funny as shit. I remember that one. That was good.
Just a heal off, huh?
Yeah. I will say, but season 6 was probably the hardest season, and I never played it. Like, how many going to season chapter 2, season 6? How many wins did you get in season 6?
12.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah, you played so much more. How many kills you get?
285.
285?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I had 5 wins in season 6. I had 357 kills.
What was
this season before.
What's your win percentage?
2.5.
3.5.
Yeah, see, I didn't play season 6 all that much. I don't think I liked a lot of it.
No,
I didn't like the makeshift. I didn't like the crafting. I didn't like that shit, bro.
If it wasn't for the bows, I would have hated it. The bows was the only reason I even liked last season.
Yeah. And so I didn't catch myself playing. I think I was also playing a lot of Warzone, a lot of Cold War zombies too. It's just like I didn't fuck with it all too much.
Right. Which we can talk about Warzone here shortly. I would like to actually, but so I'd like to know from chat. Like, I found the learning curve on the last season to be extremely high. Like, things didn't make sense, and then you had to like. It took me a little bit to remember like all the different crafting, like, okay, what goes with what to make what, like, oh shit, I got the wrong damn bow.
I still didn't know. None of it made sense, bro. Like, I had the primal, or like I had the primal bow. I had the primal bow, and then fucking I grab a stinkfish, or I grab a gas can, and like that one didn't work to craft it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck do you need to? So I don't know. I didn't like that whole fucking crafting. I didn't mess with it. And it getting better faster than I did. I struggled for 3 seasons. Yeah, Nick gets in there. You still got to figure out how to build and fly that UFO. He fucking crashed us earlier today and killed us all and then jumped off.
My sniper game was on point today.
It was good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was really good.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I fucked with it. What was your chapter 2, season 5? What were your stats for that? Pull that up. Chapter 2, season 5. This is where I played. I think I played a good amount of time.
I don't want to say.
You better say. The world is watching.
22 wins.
That's not bad. Okay, what was your win percentage?
4.5.
That's really good. How many kills?
427.
All right. Well, KD.
0.91.
Oh, okay. So you actually almost did. So I had 28 wins. Yeah. I had a 5.0 win percentage, and I had 1,485 kills with a 2.78 KD.
Okay.
That's not bad. That's definitely not.
Well, here's one thing I've noticed. Every season that we're going through, more and more, like I'm noticing you're having to save my ass less often. I'm having to get res less. Yeah. I'm actually able to contribute more. I'm able to carry more resources for the team and help out when they need it. I'm actually resing people now, so like I noticed the change. It's frustrating when you suck and you're definitely the anchor, but it's kind of cool. Like when I've got those games, like shit, I actually contributed to that game. What
right,
I mean?
It feels good, especially when we get a win, right?
It's so like back to Warzone now. Like we talked about Warzone. You and I have been like playing zombies on and off. Like I kind of feel like how I felt early in Fortnite, right? Which is where in zombies, like fuck, hey, I need to be res again. I need to be res again. I need to be res again.
Oh yeah. In zombies, yeah. Absolutely.
Just because I'm still learning the patterns and like just the best paths to get away from these fuckers. Like, but it's just learning. But at the end of the day, it's all fun, right? It's all that it is. So I don't stress out about it. I'm sure.
Right.
I'm sure you guys probably murmur under your breath like "fucking Nick," but it's all good.
It's all good. And I think my video is going all fucking wonky again, which is weird. But yeah, nonetheless, I think zombies is tight, bro. If you haven't played Cold War zombies is so fun. You can upgrade all of your weapons, by unlocking stuff through zombies. And I genuinely really like zombies. There's always the good thing is like you're trying to get your weapons to gold, then like diamond, and then dark ether. Like those are tight, bro. I like zombies. Zombies is probably one of my favorite. And I didn't think I was gonna ever like zombies again, but this open world zombie game is tight, bro. Pinch and Nick is usually what that's why I say Pinch and Nick. Oh man, that's what I'm saying.
Let's be clear. If you have not played Cold War Zombies, because when Ray is like, "Hey, you want to play?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Well, have you played it yet?" I'm like, "Well, I played the last zombie." He's like, and he was very quick to specify it is not like the last zombies. It was completely different. So we get in there. I'm like, oh shit, there's actually a lot of purpose here. And it's not just round after round after waves after waves in this small map. Right? There actually was a lot more to it. Missions and a lot more Warzone feeling, like where you actually had to trek across the map and you do your objectives and shit. And I like watching all destroy zombies. Yeah, dude, it's a lot of fun. I can't wait to play again. Honestly.
I thoroughly enjoy the game, and I think it's done pretty well. I'm surprised on how well it did, honestly.
We start getting all those pack-a-punch weapons and shit. I'm just like, it's you're exploding zombies 5-6 at a time. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and then as it gets harder and harder, the fucking monsters be coming out. That fucking big, tall, gangly looking monster. That thing is crazy. I remember when we got ray guns, bro. The first time we got ray guns. Those were fucking insane.
Our ray guns. Our ray guns. Our ray guns.
Ray guns. Oh, we got the ray guns. Yeah, but I'm saying like those were dope, bro. Like I fuck with those guns. Those guns were tight, bro. So if you haven't played zombies for Call of Duty yet, Cold War, I would play it for sure.
Yeah, yep, for sure.
So
Absolutely.
I'm about it. But I mean, yeah, to touch back on Fortnite, you know, I thoroughly enjoy the game, man. I think it's good. I think there's a couple of things that they need to change on it to be just a little bit better, but all in all, man, I like it.
So, because we're about time here, so let's it's a good time to close this out. So we never, I don't think we ever got the impressions of what everybody thought the season was going to transform into, because something's going to happen, right? Like, do you have any guesses to what's going to happen?
No, what I want to happen or what I think is going to happen?
Both.
Yeah, I mean, what I want is for them to bring back traps. I want them to keep the jump pads in like full time. That's just a fantastic way of mobility. I think you can find jump pads perfect. I think there's plenty of jump pads out there. I think they need to nerf some weapons, but then I do think they need to blow up the map. I think something needs a significant change. Either part of me thinks they're gonna go, it's gonna like this whole alien apocalypse shit's gonna go down, and all of a sudden it's gonna like we're gonna go back in time to like the OG map. That's what I think. That's what I think. I don't know. What do you got?
As much as I want a map change, I don't think we're gonna get one more past than just basic visuals and maybe a couple buildings here and there. I think that's pretty much what we're gonna get. I hope
You don't think anything else?
as far as the map goes, no. I think it'll be subtle changes. I think we'll see more alien light pop up, and the colors are gonna start changing. More of that purple shit's gonna pop up all over the place. Press's old map never coming back.
Brad, don't thrash on my dreams, bro. But you know, Wes, those Superman's villain is Brainiac. Brainiac's coming to Fortnite is what I heard. So if you don't know who Brainiac is, look him up.
I'm pissed that I have to wait that long for the Superman skin. I know it does nothing for me, but I want it.
Yeah.
You know, like they teasing it. And now I gotta wait like all that freaking time, which I get it. It's intentional. They're building anticipation, but whatever.
Right. It's gonna be good anyways. It'll be fun. I'll like to have it, and maybe who knows? Maybe they update and they give him some kind of cool ability. Maybe shoot red lasers out of his eyes.
Well,
maybe
I was gonna say, like, how cool would it be?
Maybe fly. That'd be tight.
So how cool would it be if, like, so he became one of the NPCs on the map, and if you were his character, and you visited him on the map, you could purchase that as one of your weapon slots to have like laser beam eyes.
There you go. Right.
That would be sick, right?
That would be dope. Yeah. I'd like it. The dark Superman skin. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's fucking tight.
The one from Snyder Cut?
Yeah, you haven't seen it from Snyder Cut?
Yeah, I saw it.
I think it's sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're coming. That's in Fortnite though, right?
Is the dark one in Fortnite?
I think so, right? Wes?
I've only seen the traditional one.
So next podcast is Sunday. Next podcast will be this Sunday.
Yeah. And I'm gonna apologize because the podcast not being on Sunday was my fault. I was out of town. I took my daughter on a last minute trip.
You heard it.
We went to Salt Lake City, just a last minute trip, just kind of get out of town. We needed to get out of the house, do some shit. Took her on a shopping spree. We had a lot of fun. I think that if Ray and I knew more what we were doing and planned ahead for this shit, we could have pre-recorded the episode. But I also think because we do this live Twitch format, we don't always think that way. So we'll have to plan ahead for that sort of stuff. Because actually, there's going to be more of that happening next month. I've got like 3 weeks of vacation that I'm taking, and some of that time I won't be unavailable. I'm going to try to have my laptop with me for when I'm gone, but it's only going to do so much. So
yeah.
So I do appreciate everybody's patience on that, but yeah, we're trying to stay on track, and then we're also talking about dropping more YouTube specific content as well. So make sure, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also, this will be news for RayRay as well. Not that it matters, but I got word last night that we finally got approved for Pandora. So we're live on Pandora now too. So
All right, I didn't know that.
yeah. So
Let's go then, Pandora.
Yeah. So
If you have Pandora, check us out, baby.
Yeah. And I will say just
right now.
Thank you for everybody. We've had nice steady growth. Everybody's been really supportive. We really appreciate it. You know, as we're kind of figuring this thing out and, you know, tuning our equipment and our video and RayRay's shitty ass internet, we're making it work.
We're making it work. Look, it's right here, guys. You can see it on Pandora. It works. We out here.
Yep.
That's tight.
So with that, I think that will wrap up the
Gaming edition.
Gaming edition
of the Grumpy Hustle podcast. You got any closing statements there?
No, of course I do. I like doing this, man. This is fun. I know at times, we struggle with scheduling, but thanks again for everybody being patient. We do have lives and it's sometimes challenging to get everything all into 1 week, but we do our best and we appreciate your guys' patience, man. Wes, thank you for coming in. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for catching us. Praz, as always, man. I appreciate everybody here. Man, I'm excited for next week, but it's fun. We're definitely going to get in some Fortnite here shortly. So catch us there. I may be streaming it. Haven't figured that out yet, but I enjoyed this time, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and my so for my actual streaming setup, things aren't quite together. I've got it just put together enough for the podcast, but I'm hoping by next week I'll be fully operational back to streaming through Grumpy Gamer. So so that'll be fun to be back.
Woo! I'm excited. To get everybody back and man, I'm excited. Thanks again for everybody coming in. If you haven't done so, follow the social handles, Instagram, Facebook, all the things, Twitter. We everywhere, man. Just drop us a follow. Appreciate everybody coming in. Much love.
Peace out, guys.